Hello again, this is Hayes Q Jones, and again, this is HQ Videos for You. And picking up where we left off with my 3D Blu-ray collection, and we're just gonna start back off with Disney's Frankenweenie. Another 3D classic I watched, or maybe soon to be classic with my son. If you have kids and you have 3D, they'll definitely like this. Fright Night. This is a remake of the original Fright Night from, I believe, the 80s. It wasn't bad. The 3D, the one thing I do remember of the 3D is there was like a flaming scene and having the embers pop off the screen. So they do have some cool 3D effects in this. And if you like Colin Farrell, you'll probably like this. Gamer 3D. Not bad 3D, not a fantastic storyline though, but a lot of action. If you like Gerard Butler, you like this. Again, the 3D is pretty cool. Gatsby, The Great Gatsby, with Leonardo DiCaprio. I haven't watched this yet. Just haven't really been motivated though. Again, maybe one of those movies on a really slow afternoon I'll be able to watch in 3D. Geostorm, another Gerard Butler 3D movie. It's pretty cool action. It's a little far-fetched though, but most action pictures are. So 3D is not overwhelming, but it's a nice looking film, a nice 3D looking film. Scarlett Johansson's Ghost in the Shell didn't do very well at the box office. I like the storyline. 3D is pretty cool, so I'm not sure. I've never seen the original anime cartoon, so maybe the anime crowd wasn't happy with it though. But I like the movie. If you haven't seen the anime, you might like it like I did. Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance. This was the sequel to the original Ghost Rider. Not as good as the first one. Got a little silly in my opinion. The 3D was okay. G.I. Joe Retaliation in 3D. Decent movie, good action picture, and decent 3D. I have Godzilla in 3D. Very good movie, very good Godzilla movie. Probably one of my more favorite of the Godzilla movies. I didn't mind the Matthew Broderick's. I heard a lot of people didn't like that though, but very good movie. Decent 3D. And this is the slipcover. Jack Black, Goosebumps. I like this. I watched it with my son. We watched it with the whole family. 3D, very cool. Good family flick. Highly recommended for the family. Gravity in 3D. I personally think it was the best movie of the year. 3D was pretty cool. Cool storyline, but best movie of the year, not to me. Slipcover, very cool 3D slipcover. So I can take this out real quick. 3D slipcover. Artwork matching the slipcover. The Great and Powerful Oz in 3D. Haven't watched this. Seen bits and pieces of it. The 3D looks pretty cool. Just haven't watched it. And I'm a big Wizard of Oz fan. The Great Wall didn't do well at the box office. I heard it bombed. And it was actually a really decent storyline, really cool special effects. The 3D was pretty cool. So I think Matt Damon got a bad break on this one. Green Lantern, very cool 3D effects. Again, this didn't do very well also. I like the movie. I like the storyline. Green Hornet, just okay to me. Had a couple cool 3D scenes in it, but just an okay movie. But I do like the cover here. You can kind of see through it. Gulliver's Travel with Jack Black. Another okay 3D movie. Okay 3D effects. Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. I actually kind of like this. This is kind of a cool tongue-in-cheek horror action film. And I have the slipcover with the raised printing. Very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas. I like this because they actually are specifically doing the 3D stuff, like putting the candy cane in your face and, you know, spilling water in the film. So it's if you like Harold and Kumar, you like this. I have all the Harry Potters. I just have these separated because these are the Harry Potter 3D editions. Harry Potter and Deathly Hallow Part 1 with the 3D slipcover. And I like all the Harry Potter movies. I think they're all cool. Love watching them with my son, and we might rewatch them all when his mother goes out of town. Just a little insert that goes there. Harry Potter, Deathly Hallow Part 2 slipcover. And we have Hercules, a Heracles. And this was a decent 3D movie, decent storyline. I think the problem is it came out at the same time, or close to the same time, where The Rock's Hercules came out. So, of course, The Rock definitely outshined this one. And speaking of The Rock, we have The Rock in 3D. It's a good storyline, good action, good, your typical Rock Dwayne Johnson picture. 3D wasn't anything to write home about, though, but it was a good movie. And I love all the Hobbit movies. I have the Hobbit 3D editions. I also have the box sets. Yeah, I went all out for the Hobbit, so not something I normally do. I'm more of a budget shopper. For certain things, I just want the new edition or the deluxe edition, I guess. Let's see, that's the Unexpected Journey. The Desolation of Smaug. That's a little insert they have. I know it's upside down, but the slip cover for the Desolation of Smaug. Their insert. Then the Battle of the Five Armies slipcover. And the artwork, matching artwork. And Vincent Price's House of Wax 3D. Haven't seen this. Oddly enough, you would think the older 3D movies would be kind of crappy, but they're actually not. They're actually pretty good. So I'm looking forward to watching this. Hugo. Just an okay pictures. There's a Martin Scorsese picture. It was just okay to me. That's all I can really say about it. Same as the 3D, it was just okay. It's an interesting story. We have The Huntsman's Winter's War. Fell asleep on this. Not saying it's a bad movie. I just fell asleep on it, though. Plan on watching it again. I, Frankenstein. They only picked this up for a couple bucks, but decent 3D movie. I'm a big Donnie Yen fan, and even though this isn't Chinese or I don't know, it's Mandarin or Cantonese, it is English edition, the 3D special edition also, and the artwork. That's the slipcover. Artwork, duh. Immortals 3D. Again, just another okay movie. Okay 3D effects. In the Heart of the Sea. Actually, pretty cool movie. Not bad 3D effects, but again, a lot of it is outdoor scenes, so you really kind of feel the distance when you have 3D. You can see the depth of the ocean. So, again, if you like 3D, if you like a good storyline, I'd recommend In the Heart of the Sea. And of course, if you like Chris Hemsworth, you'll probably like In the Heart of the Sea. Haven't seen this yet. Well, I've seen just regular Blu-ray. I haven't seen it in 3D. So I believe I've heard the 3D is really cool in this. So looking forward to watching this with the boy. Incredibles 2 in 3D. I haven't seen this. I've seen Incredibles 1. My son's already seen Incredibles 2, but I don't think he's seen it in 3D. So again, maybe he and I can watch that together. It's just slipcover. Independence Resurgence. Not a bad sequel to Independence Day. Like a lot of people, you like to see the original main cast. You want to see Will Smith. He wasn't in this though, but still a decent sequel to a really good movie, Independence Day. Iron Man 3 in 3D. Again, part of the Marvel world. That's a slipcover. It Came from Outer Space. If you like the old, somewhat cheesy, black and white type of sci-fi, you'll love this. It's a really cool movie. Pretty decent 3D. Jack the Giant Slayer. Actually better than I thought. Great family picture, great 3D effects. So definitely if you see this, and it's probably not that expensive, it's definitely worth picking up for a couple bucks. John Carter, another pretty decent 3D movie, another Disney. This to me actually had really good 3D and really good storyline. Journey to the Center of the Earth with Brendan Fraser. That's the slipcover. And the sequel wasn't quite as good as the first, but the 3D effects were still pretty good with The Rock. Yeah, I don't know. I take it back. Storyline was pretty cool. Again, I just like to have the first main character in the second one though, but it was good. Both very good movies. Both very good in 3D. Another one of the specialty 3Ds, Journey to Space. This has the 4K, 3D, and Blu-ray release. And the space looks pretty cool in 3D. Jungle Book. I actually saw this in the theater. I don't know, the 3D seemed kind of jacked up. It just didn't look that good in the 3D. If you even turned your head slightly, the 3D was off and it was blurry. But at home, it looks beautiful. Colors just pop. The 3D pops. Is definitely recommend getting the Jungle Book in 3D. I haven't had enough free time in my life to watch this. Channing Tatum, Mila Kunis, Jupiter Ascending. I think I waited until I can get this like $6. I wasn't gonna pay full price for this. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if it's just Channing Tatum and the elf ears or I don't know. I'll watch it eventually. Jurassic Park in 3D. This is actually added 3D effects to it, which is pretty cool for Jurassic Park. The original. Justice League. And I believe this is like a Best Buy because it came with the, let me turn it sideways just for a second, the little collector cards. Let's see, it's Flash. Where am I? Flash, Cyborg, Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, Aquaman. And just a little bio about them. And the slipcover. And yeah, I even saved the wrapper. Yeah, I'm a nerd, whatever. Artwork. King Arthur in 3D. I haven't seen this. My wife watched it just regular without 3D. She said it was an interesting take on King Arthur. I think I picked this up at Walmart for like $3 or $4 on the bargain bins. Kumba. Kung Fu Panda in 3D. I haven't watched that yet. I watched the original Kung Fu Panda, not necessarily in 3D. The Last Airbender. Not a bad picture. I can't say it's great. It was just okay. Legends of the Guardian in 3D. Really good 3D. Again, animation in 3D usually turns out pretty well, and did very well in Legends of the Guardians, in my opinion. So definitely worth picking up if you haven't seen it in 3D. Little Rascals. I'm a Little Rascals fan, so it looks pretty cool in 3D also. Life of Pi. Really good storyline. Somewhat of a twist of an ending. Not something I would have expected. Again, it has a lot of outdoor shots, so the 3D really pops. You can see the depth of the ocean, and really a beautiful looking picture. Visually, a lot of bright blues and just popping colors. So definitely pick up Life of Pi. Slipcover. Live, Die, Repeat. Tom Cruise. Actually, I like this picture. It's just one of those Groundhog Day type of things. A lot of action. 3D was decent. It's worth picking up if you haven't seen it. Live, Die, Repeat. Dolorax, Dr. Seuss. Again, another animation 3D. Looks great. Very colorful. The colors pop off the screen. Mad Max Fury Road. I always compare things to the original. I could have done without Mad Max Fury Road because I just like the original with Mel Gibson. And the original just seems a lot more gritty and just hardcore, and this seemed kind of made for TV, Mad Max. And the 3D just was okay. But if you don't compare it to the original Mad Max, you'll probably like it. And that was, see, slipcover also in 3D. It's kind of hard to see with this thing, the plastic on, but it's a 3D. And the last one is Maleficent, which actually looks fantastic in 3D. Again, the colors pop. You can see the depth in a lot of the shots. I'd actually recommend watching in 3D if you haven't seen it before, opposed to just watching it just regular if you have the ability. And that, that is my first book of 3D, and we still have to go over the second book. So again, if you like